Hi guys, in this episode of RateK, I'm gonna be reacting to the music release by the WJSN subunit Chocome with their song Super Yuppers. I don't think I've ever reacted to Chocome before. I'm pretty sure I've reacted to WJSN many times, but I haven't reacted to this specific unit, I think, because from what I know and from what I can see about this unit, it seems like they are more cutesy, which if you've been subscribed to our channel, you'll know that while I don't hate and actually pretty frequently like cute stuff in K-pop, they're not like my main thing that I listen to, so I kind of tend to overlook groups that focus on those kind of stuff, especially when they go into it too overtly. So yeah, but there's always a first time for everything, so let's check it out and see whether I'm gonna like it or not, because you never know. So without further ado, let's get into it and see how I'm gonna feel about it in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, definitely did not expect the disco feel. Are there superheroes? Okay, this is actually not that bad. It kind of reminds me in vibe to Banana Allergy Monkey, which is a little bit of a like a what was the word for it? It's a little bit of a guilty pleasure for me. And yeah, this is actually pretty catchy, catchier than I expected. I actually also really like the disco vibe that it has. And also the cute stuff in this are less cringe, or actually not cringe at all, compared to what I was expecting. Again, that's what happens when I just uninformed, you know? Damn, I'm genuinely kinda liking this. Like, the vocals are no joke. Which I know, it's WJSN. They have really good vocals, but still. I could do without the talking though. Because, I'm gonna be honest, that is bordering on annoying very, very closely. A little bit of an abrupt ending, but okay. Okay, so this song was so much better than I was expecting. Like, again, I don't want to say that the group was bad as the reason why I never checked them out. Like I said before, it's because they do cute stuff, and because I mean, this is just the first time that I was like, okay, let's check out some B-side. Some WJSN songs from some of their subunits. I think even recently, well, a few months ago, it was the first time that I actually checked out WJSN The Black. I think it was that's what the subunit is called. And maybe these subunits are new. I have no idea, but I expected this to be more overly cutesy, kind of cringe, and semi-annoying, and for the song itself to not really be that interesting for me personally. Not that it was gonna be bad or anything, but I was just expecting to not like it. But I do. Like, when it comes to the song itself, it's surprisingly catchy. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. And the vocals, like I said, not that I've ever thought that WJSN have bad vocals or anything, but I did not expect to hear this level of quality from vocals for like a cutesy song like this. Like, even what I consider probably the best cutesy, like overly cutesy kind of song, Banana Allergy Monkey, I don't think the vocals are particularly like amazing. They're fine, but it's not like good. In this song, they're good. And I really like it because of that. Like, around the chorus, the vocals are crystal clear and powerful, and I love it. That's probably my favorite part of the song. For the music video itself, I can take it or leave it. I don't really care about it. Towards the end, it started bordering a little bit too much onto annoying and cringe, but again, it's not for me, so I shouldn't really expect it to cater to my interest. If you like it, that is completely fine. This is just how I feel about it. But when it comes to the song itself, I love it. I genuinely enjoy it. And so far, it's really interesting to me how every single new release that I've checked out from 2022, I've loved. I'm really hoping that direction continues on throughout all of 2022, because that will be amazing. But it just goes to show that 2022 seems to be off to a really good start with high quality songs, unlike the last like 2 years, I'd say. I can't really judge for 2019 because that is when I started my YouTube channel, so I only started reacting to K-pop halfway through 2019. So I don't remember how well 2019 started when it comes to these songs, but 2022 and 2021, 2020 and 2021, well, again, not bad, were kind of weak in my opinion. I even said so in my top songs of 2021 video, because 2021 just felt like a weaker year. Like, there were still plenty of good songs, but no song was like overwhelmingly good. No song felt like a jump in quality with its group, I feel like. But yeah, before I say my final thoughts about this song though, we're gonna be checking it out one more time, as I do for every single song. So let's go again in 3, 2, 1.
잠시 후 중대 발표 기자회견이 진행될 예정입니다.
내 이름은 슈퍼 그럼요.
Man, she's pretty. Like, this song is surprisingly catchy, dude. I also really like their superhero costumes. It seems kind of like reminiscent of Wonder Woman costume, so that's cool. This part here is my favorite. Like, the vocals are really good here. This girl's vocals are the best in my opinion. At least I personally like hers the most. I mean, this blonde girl is also pretty good. And this chorus, man, is honestly, I feel like it kind of doesn't deserve to be as good as it is. Like for me personally, like I said, these kind of songs usually don't have this level of good chorus for me. I keep forgetting that this group is under Starship. I don't know, it just does feel so different from what I associate with Starship Entertainment. But dude, like I said, I honestly thought that this reaction was just gonna be kind of like a filler reaction, just that I do just to have another video on the channel, because sometimes I do that when there's a release and I'm like, okay, let's check it out, maybe it's gonna be good, maybe it's gonna be bad, but more often than not I feel like I'm not really as into it as viewers would hope I would be. And I expected that to be the case for this song, but no, I genuinely like it. I really like the chorus especially. It's definitely because of that one girl's vocals. The one with the white and blue skirt. She sings really well. Like her voice especially is really good in my opinion, because in the chorus, when she sings the chorus, I really like it, because like I paid attention to who was singing the chorus towards the end there, and there was another girl, I think it was the other black-haired girl who was singing, and again, wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was bad, but I didn't like it as much as when the girl with the blue and the white and blue striped skirt, because she just sounded so good to me, and I really liked it, and I specifically liked that chorus from them. But overall, this is just a really enjoyable song, much more enjoyable than I was expecting. So in terms of a rating for this song, I'm honestly going to give it a pretty high rating of 9.4 out of 10. I think it was really good. I really, really enjoyed this, even though I did not expect to. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I want to ask you guys whether you want me to check out some B-sides from this group, because again, I am a little biased against this group, and because of the concept that they're doing, because they're cutesy group and everything. So if you know that there's any good songs or songs that you might think that I'm gonna like based on how I reacted to this song, comment them down below, because I'll definitely be interested to check out more songs like this that I'll like. But I don't want to just do a reaction to the B-sides of this group, maybe even the B-sides of this album if this song does come with B-sides, and just sit down and complain constantly about how much I don't like those songs. So yeah, it's up to you really to decide whether you want me to check out some B-sides. I wouldn't mind doing so, but you gotta decide. Yeah, before we end this video though, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 2 patrons on Patreon, Omari Bridgman and Deadpool. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you support me, and you have continued to support me for such a long time. I can't ever repay you for that, so thank you very much. And I hope you continue to enjoy my content and you continue to support me over there for a long time. And now, before we end this video, I just want to talk about something to you guys very quickly, which some of you may or may have not noticed before or know about me, that being the fact that I am trans. And yes, this may come as shocking to some of you because I don't really flaunt it that much on my channel, or at least I feel like I don't. Outside of like my K-pop reactions, which is where I feel like the most comfortable being myself like this. And yeah, I am in fact trans. I'm not necessarily full-on male to female, but I heavily want to transition to being pretty female. I do consider myself more non-binary though, or maybe gender fluid would be the best descriptor as well, because I do have occasional moments where I feel fine being like just a normal guy, but most of the time, like right now, I do feel very dysphoric. And that's why I'm asking you guys for any help that you can give me, because my situation right now, I don't really see any way outside of you guys' help. Because, and this is gonna be kept short and concise, I live with my parents. They're never going to accept me as a trans person. They just never will. And as a matter of fact, back when I started the YouTube channel, I was actually kind of slightly starting my transition back then, with like starting to grow out my hair. I even got to DIY HRT, but because my parents started noticing certain things, like my behavior had changed a lot and my clothes had changed a lot, I kind of had to stop doing that because they were constantly nagging me about cutting my hair and just started to kind of be threatening in a certain way, and felt like they were ashamed of me and everything, and that just kind of stress just tired me out to the point where I just gave up. But as dysphoria goes, it just doesn't go away, you know. I still feel like this, and in fact it's somewhat been intensifying again recently, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. And again, I would really appreciate any amount of support you can give me in regards to this, because I just don't see any way out of this. Because even if I moved out of my parents' house and got myself a job and everything, that's just not gonna work for long-term planning, because once I transition, it's like I probably will not be able to get myself a job because my country is very transphobic. Nobody gives a shit about LGBT people at all. So there's not even much I can do even in terms of transitioning here. So yeah, I don't know. I just would appreciate any amount of support you can give me, be it monetarily or in any way otherwise. And this is not about boosting my channel or anything, or guilt tripping you with my sob story. I just wanted to get this off my chest and make my subscribers aware of the situation that I am in, and that I would appreciate anything that you guys can help me out with. It would mean literally everything. Like, for example, a friend that I made after starting this YouTube channel, my good friend Yuri, has been helping me out a lot. And I genuinely might have not been here if it wasn't for him showing up and befriending me. So yeah, this just went a little bit longer than I intended, but I would just really appreciate anything you can support me with. That's kind of ultimately what I'm trying to say. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you don't follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!